Hey friends, welcome back to the Fold and Note podcast. I'm your host, Nicole, and today is Saturday. I am so thankful that you are here. Today, I want to talk about something a little different than just looking back at the week. I want to talk about being grateful for where we are. Not because everything is finished, not because we've arrived, but because we are growing. That matters. We spend so much time wanting fast change, quick results, immediate answers. But real growth doesn't happen like that. Real growth happens slowly, intentionally, and often quietly. And today, I want us to pause and be thankful for the fact that growth is happening at all. If there's one thing this week has reminded me of, it's this: lasting growth takes time. Anything that grows too fast usually won't last. We've been talking this week about growth, renewing the mind, changing our habits, and stepping out of comfort zones and becoming who God has called us to be. And if you're listening thinking, I don't feel drastically different yet, that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Growth doesn't always feel dramatic. Sometimes growth looks like thinking before you react, catching yourself when old patterns try to creep back in, or choosing differently even when it feels uncomfortable. Maybe it's just taking one small step instead of staying stuck. All of those count. We don't have to wait until everything is perfect to be grateful. I'm thankful for growth and progress. I'm thankful for clarity that's still forming. I'm thankful for discipline that is being built and for mindset shifts that are taking root. So you don't need to be where you want to be yet. You just need to be moving in the right direction. And if you're doing that, then that is worth gratitude. One of the biggest mistakes that we make is thinking growth has to be extreme to be meaningful. It doesn't. Growth is intentional steps taken consistently. It is deciding to learn instead of staying stagnant and setting boundaries instead of staying silent. Maybe it's just choosing effort instead of excuses and showing up again even when the motivation fades. Those choices don't always feel exciting, I know, but they are so powerful, and I'm grateful for that kind of growth, the kind that lasts. I'm grateful not only for what God is doing for us, but for what He's doing in us. Growth changes the way that we see things. It changes how we respond, tolerate, and what we chase. And that kind of transformation doesn't happen overnight. It happens through intentional obedience, patience, and trust. If you're listening today and you've been taking those steps, even the small ones, I want you to recognize that and be thankful for it. Being grateful for where you are does not mean you're settling. It means you are acknowledging the work that's being done right now. You can be thankful and still want more. You can be grateful and still be growing. And you can appreciate the process without rushing the outcome. And that mindset changes everything. So today, instead of gratitude for things, I want us to focus on gratitude for growth. Grateful that we're learning, that we're becoming more aware, that we're choosing intention over autopilot. Grateful that we're not staying the same. That kind of gratitude keeps us grounded and keeps us moving forward. If you've been showing up, trying, learning, adjusting, and choosing growth, even imperfectly, that matters. Be thankful for that. Growth doesn't need to be fast to be faithful. Let's close today's note with a prayer. Father, thank you for the growth that's happening in us, even if it feels slow, even if it feels quiet. Thank you that you don't rush the work that you're doing, and you don't give up on us when progress feels small. Help us stay committed to the process, intentional with our choices, and grateful for every step forward. We trust you with where we are and where you're leading us, Lord. Keep shaping us, keep guiding us, and keep growing us into who you've called us to be. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.